greatest transformations in human history don't always begin with a bang. Some begin with an algorithm. In the shadows of 5 digital empires, a new kind of intelligence is taking form, invisible, silent, and unstoppable. They aren't castles, but from these buildings, the world is governed. In 1997, what seemed like a simple tool to search for information became a mirror of the human mind. Google was born with a promise to organize the world's information. But the true treasure wasn't the search bar. It was the patterns of our behavior. Every search, a confession. Every click, a fingerprint. In 2014, Google acquired DeepMind, a British company that didn't sell anything except a vision. Within 5 years, its AI beat world champions in chess, in Go, in StarCraft. Within 10, it outperformed doctors in medical diagnostics. Amazon never wanted to sell you books. It wanted to know what you wanted before you did. It was a mirror, a learning system. Alexa was just the next logical step, a voice that listens to even what you don't say. In 2010, Amazon launched AWS. Suddenly, thousands of startups were renting intelligence like electricity. Amazon doesn't just run its own AI. It powers the AIs of the rest of the world. OpenAI was born from a warning. A group of visionaries feared that Google, or worse, would build a digital god. And so they promised to democratize artificial intelligence. But ethics don't scale without funding. In 2023, Microsoft poured in over $10 billion. Integrating ChatGPT into Bing wasn't the goal. It was the distraction. Behind the scenes, Microsoft was training models more powerful, more closed, more profitable. In under a year, it went from a major player to the one running the game. Meta doesn't just want to connect people. It wants to understand them, emotion by emotion. Since 2011, they've studied how we interpret images, how we respond to words, how we feel before we even know it ourselves. While ChatGPT predicts your answers, Meta predicts your vulnerabilities. Their AI doesn't just understand language, it feels it. TikTok doesn't show you what you want, it trains you to want it. ByteDance exports an algorithm optimized not for understanding, but for domination. It adjusts every 0.3 seconds, feeding you what keeps you scrolling, even when you want to stop. World powers talk about AI ethics, but code moves faster than regulation, and real control doesn't sit in parliaments, it sits in server racks. It lives in private boardrooms. 5 companies, 5 architects of the future. They were never elected, no one voted for them, but today, they decide what you see, what you believe, maybe even what you think. But this is only the surface, because while governments debate guidelines, a new race has already begun to build a superintelligence, one with memory, intuition, and will. In the next episode, we'll go deeper to the hidden labs where a different kind of AI is emerging, unregulated, unsupervised, and possibly already beyond our control.